Yo, y'all know what time it is, man. This is the BOTB live show, man. It's Friday Night Lights edition. I am one of your hosts, Jay Walker III. That's my brother, my partner, my co-host, my drinking partner, Carolina Dirt. What's happening with you?
What's up, man?
Hey, shit, man. I miscalculated my cup. But we here for it.
Absolutely, man. Well, y'all see we got a special guest in the building, man. Mr. Dusty Dial. We are connected through him through Columbia. Devin, young producer locally. And, well, we know him locally, but he's definitely internationally traveled. Welcome, Dusty, to the Bottom of the Bottle Live show. How are you, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm here also with Lord Luss, who has toured internationally, big here in the South and also in the Czech Republic. We've been doing shows together for about a month or two. So I'm up here. I drove up from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and drove up here. We got a show tomorrow night in Black Mountain, North Carolina. So it's been like I had about 30 minutes to get ready for this because I'm like traveling and shit.
But see, we deal in real world shit, man. So the motion that you have is what this is about, really. So it's all right if you feel a little tired, man. We ain't gonna hold you long, but we definitely want to let people know about you and let people know what you got going on. So yeah.
Yeah, man, shit. We can get into it. I can talk for however long, no matter.
Okay, well that's what it is, man. Well, we're gonna do this thing that we do call first call, aka the six pack. It's 6 questions. I got 3, my brother got 3. Ain't no right or wrong answer type shit. It's just some feel good shit. You ain't gonna win nothing. So it's just a way to let people know a little bit about you without letting them know too much. You feel me?
Hey, Devin said I was getting paid a stack to be on here.
Well, you take that up with Devin. He probably got the invoice for you.
He said you had to pay a stack to be on here.
Oh. Shit. All right. Well, we'll just keep the interview rolling then.
Absolutely, man. So the way this works is it's the first thing that comes to your mind. If you want to expound on your answer, you can. If you don't, just answer the question. We're gonna do some new shit, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase it. Better way to gamble. You want to gamble with cards, you want to gamble with dice, or you want to bet on some races?
Bet on some what?
Races. Car races, horse races, pig races, guinea pigs, whatever.
I like Texas Hold'em myself. We can go with cars.
Okay. Big poker fan. I can dig it.
Hell yeah, 5-part stud, all that shit.
I can dig it. Greater fear. Fear of heights or fear of enclosed places?
I'm not really scared of anything.
That's dope. That's dope.
I would say heights though. I'm only like 5'6", so anything taller than me kind of like fucks me up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, you in Tennessee. It's a lot of shit that's off the ground in Tennessee.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of shit. Just a lot of shit.
yeah. Well, when I be riding through the mountains, it kind of goes through them. I don't really have to go up too high. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. I can dig it. My last question. What car did you own or have access to that got you in the most trouble?
Okay, I got a story for this. All right, so my manager Devin, the owner of Columbia, he sent me on a mission to go pick up this new beer that dropped from Lil White of 3-6 Mafia and Hypnotized Minds. Their brewer, his personal brewer that was doing a special edition on Hypnotized Minds beer, right? So
Okay.
I'm driving. I got to drive from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Memphis, back, and then down to Columbia, South Carolina to bring him this beer back. He's a collector, right? So
Okay.
I'm driving in a 1996 Thunderbird,
Shit.
motherfucker fast as hell. It's got a V8 engine. I'm talking about I could spin the tires off that motherfucker. So I go in, I meet the brewer, I pick up the samples, and I'm on the way back. Now, granted, the story's gonna sound like I was fucked up, but I was not. I was in a clear state of mind. But anyway, so I got all the samples in the back, and my GPS takes me on this route where I'm all of a sudden coming down a mountain at like a 90-degree angle. Anyway, I ended up flipping the Thunderbird, all the beer except for like 2 cans sprayed all over me and shit. And anyway, so the Thunderbird, I went into a 30-foot ravine. The Thunderbird caught on fire.
Oh shit.
But I mean, if my manager tells me I got a job to do, I'm gonna get it done, right? So I went back into the vehicle. I got the beer out, and I climb out the ravine, and then a state trooper pulls up, right? So I'm like, I'm fucked. I told him exactly what I just told you. The reason I was there on a business trip. He didn't have nothing to say. He didn't check my ID. Nothing. Beer all over me. I'm talking about I was soaked. I smelled like a brewery. Anyway, he just called a tow truck and let me go.
Hey man, look, we not gonna get into a conversation of privilege, but
Oh, hey, Frank, I mean,
it's no fucking way that I could imagine being in that situation and a cop walking up to me after all that and being like, all right, then we get you some help.
dude, you'd be surprised. I'm so lucky. Like, people have told me I'm the luckiest person they ever met, bro. Sometimes it's like, I don't even know if it's God.
Well, give me 3 random numbers, cuz. I'm gonna go play the pick 3 on you.
They gotta be different.
They don't have to be. Just a 3-digit number.
I was gonna say 333. He said 369. Damn, she's fine.
333-369. If I hit, I buy you a beer.
And open it on them.
All right, my cash app's the Dusty Dial if you need it.
Hey, okay, that's what it
I'm gonna
is.
hold you.
That's my 3. It's on you, Carolina.
All right, a house party or party at the club? What's your preference?
House party. House party.
House party. What's the hardest word for you to pronounce?
I can't say that word. I'm just playing, bro.
Oh shit!
Fucking,
What were you trying to say?
the hardest word for me to pronounce.
I speak German, man. I can pronounce everything.
Oh shit!
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Fucking
I'm pretty good at the English language. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
Eminem in that Rap God song where he's like a sama lama duma lama. That shit's pretty hard to say.
Yeah.
He says that really fast.
That's more than
too.
one word. I can't say that shit. Yeah, I
Mama
can't
say
say
mama
that shit.
sama mama.
Yeah, that's that Michael Jackson right there. Okay, we'll do that. What was the first? It's kind of needed. Who? I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a haberdashery.
That's what I'm talking about. A haberdashery is like a place that's like fucked up, ain't it?
No, haberdashery is like ain't that like a hat customizer? How long ago?
No, not
I know that.
haberdashery. That shit hard to say. That's what I'm saying. I'm going with haberdashery.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't even know what the fuck you trying to say, so I don't even know if you're right or wrong.
Exactly.
He said it right though. He said it right.
Haberdashery.
Lee, we'll go. We'll go leading into who you are. What was the first album tape?
Say what?
Your audio is a little fucked up right now.
Oh,
Hang
I
on.
said, what was the first album, tape, CD, record you remember purchasing yourself? You bought yourself in the store, out the store.
Will Smith's greatest hits.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't tell nobody else that shit. Don't tell nobody else that shit. Yeah, don't.
I'm just being real, bro. I bought Will Smith's greatest hits.
That's what's
and then
up.
I grew up in a nightclub, so my uncle was a DJ. You know Sauce Cabana?
Yeah.
Yeah, my family owned Sauce Cabana.
Okay. That's throwback.
So my family, yeah.
My family owns Zestos.
Nuh-uh. Yeah. For real?
Shit.
I worked there back in the 60s. Man.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
But,
hey, look, I miss Zestos right now. You just said it, cuz, and I got a little tinge in my throat.
You go to Tri-City.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that? Oh, okay. I rode past that one.
Original.
One downtown at 5 Points. It ain't open no more.
Bro, Will Smith. Yeah. Will Smith still deserves his flowers, bro. Anyway, I'm not. So I was like 9 years old though, and then then I bought. I'll give you 3, and then I bought Eminem. What was it called?
Slim Shady, LP, Marshall Mathers.
It was later. Encore, which people hate Encore. I love that album, and then I bought Get Richer. No, The Massacre by 50 Cent. I still bought The Massacre by 50 Cent. I love that shit.
They give Will Smith a hard time.
Letter.
What was yours?
Rakim.
His first album was Rakim. So.
Oh, that's cold blooded.
That's what's up.
I'm 40.
Yeah, see, we in that age group too. So in the Will Smith, you're right. There is a whole 2 generations of motherfuckers that don't know that Will Smith was a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's correct.
So, Summertime, obviously. He make good music.
What's that?
I give him credit.
Turn it over now, hit it. Yeah, or however that shit goes.
Yeah, man. Was that all three of yours?
Yeah, that was all three. That was all three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I bought 808s and Heartbreak by Kanye West, and I still think Kanye West is one of the most influential rappers ever.
Yeah,
Don't got him that shit.
his insanity is just now starting to override his genius. You feel me? It's the same
feel like
thing
that's
about R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to
man,
separate the music. Not the same thing, but you got to separate the music from the person. If you just go by the music, Kanye is top tier. You feel me? If you just go by the music, R. Kelly is top tier. Problem is, you know so much about their personal life, and you know it gets a little
But
dicey after that.
there's a lot of people out there that got fucked up lives and personality. They just hide it better than the other two. But there's a lot of other fucked up people in the industry that you just hadn't heard their dirt yet. But it's coming out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna come out sooner or later.
I think that we're coming around into a time where, at least in the next like 5 years, we're going to get to a point where it was just as real as it was. It maybe not quite as close because it was the birth of hip hop in a major way, like the 90s. I think we're coming back to a time where like you're not going to get away with shit if you say it and you don't live it. What do you think?
About what? I ain't granted.
I would like to
look.
get back. You know what I'm saying?
On a separate, it looked like you talking to the Undertaker, cuz like he's fading off into the light, and all you see is the hat. So it looked like you sitting with the Undertaker.
He just killed a rapper. What was it, like 3 days ago? Yeah. He's out of here.
Oh man, that's crazy.
We're not gonna mention his name. He'll probably post it if he sees it. But
let's get to it, Dustin.
You said.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was gonna say. You said you grew up in the club. When did you fall in love with music? You knew you fell in love with music.
Grew up in what? Oh, in the club. Oh, so I actually grew up.
When did you fall in love? I'm about to reset my shit, but when did you fall in love with music?
Dude, I mean, I was 3 years old. Literally, I've got pictures on a. Hold on one second. I was like 3 years old playing the congos on stage at the Latin nightclub. I fell in. Sorry
about that. I had to handle some business, guys. Sorry.
No, y'all good, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Asheville Trapper over here. Anyway, I was playing the congos when I was like 3, bro, on stage, and my uncle. I would always be in the DJ booth with my uncle, like. But when I started writing music, and really to the point where it would actually help me as a person, I was around 11. I wrote my first song when I was 11, and I went outside to write it. I was having like a bad day or something. I went outside to write it, and then it developed into this point where I could just get away from everything, and just be away from everybody and write. I can write in front of people, but I feel like it's meditation for me. You know what I mean? Like I can just be by myself and put everything down that I need to get off my chest and then release it to everybody else. You know, kind of like when you got to say something to people, but you don't want to say it right then and there. Like, it's just, that's how I got into music anyway.
I mean, that's dope, man, because in a time where everybody is a freestyle genius, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you lean on the pen, you like to take that time to develop what you're gonna say, curate what you're gonna say. I think
Yeah.
it's dope, man. A lot of these young guys, they hear that people don't write and they go in the booth and you just hear the damnedest shit. So
Yeah, I mean that can be therapy or something for some people if they see it that way. But I feel like I could talk all day long about nothing. Those who know don't speak, and those who speak don't know. You know what I mean? I'd like to put some time in between those two things and actually put something down.
okay. What's one of the what's one of those types of songs? Either your own or a mainstream song by another artist. What's one of those types of songs that helped you be able to get to the heart of the matter like that?
I got a song called "Playing with Knives" about my brother's passing. I mean, I ain't trying to get all dark and shit. Like, I'm trying to have a good time, but
Oh no,
that's
man. And respect
uh,
and RIP
if
to your bro, man.
if you want to look up "Playing with Knives" by DHD, check that out. You know, that was one of the cornerstones where I was like, this song has to save my life, no matter how many people view it or see it. You know what I'm saying?
You had to get it out
Absolutely.
What was
for sure.
what was your style when you first started writing, and what is your style now?
It was just terrible. That shit sucked. I mean, they're on YouTube. Probably got like 13 views.
They must change.
Yeah, my manager's seen it. He'll probably use it as blackmail.
You got to start somewhere, cuz, and that's what it's about. It's about growing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm just playing.
I used to, dabble with the music back in the day, and you're supposed to get better. You feel me? It's
Yeah, it's
songs
like
that I wrote, 20 years ago, and I'd be like, man, I hate I even put that shit on record. But then I needed those songs to get to the songs where I call myself getting off. You feel me?
yeah. So you make music, right?
I used to. I don't anymore.
You guys from Colombia?
Indeed.
Y'all ever heard of Street Side Records or Colombians? I used to
Oh
fuck
yeah.
with Colombia hard, man. Hard. Sab Young. He from Marion, though. Sab
Okay.
Young, he's a Carolina legend.
Sav Young, definitely. Definitely.
He one of the best lyricists to ever come out of South Carolina, in my opinion.
He's hard. He's hard.
It's a lot of dudes that kind of got stuck in that underground, for like people want to know, people from South Carolina want to be like, I'm gonna be the one that put it on the map. I'm gonna be the one to rep South Carolina. I'll be honest, man, it's a lot of dudes over the years that was dope. And for whatever reason they didn't get their shot. You feel me?
I feel like some people in SC still need their flowers. I would say Mr. Flip,
Oh yeah.
absolute legend. I've got a song. My biggest song is with Flip. If I hadn't done that song, it wouldn't be as big as it was. Fucking obviously the founder of Columbia, Devin Patrick, uh, Luss, who's sitting to the side of me. Lil Rue, people are gonna argue about that. Um, I
Rue
don't know.
Piezo.
Who?
Piezo.
Piezo, yeah. That's a little
I've heard the name. I don't know
Yeah, you're
about
too
that.
young for Piezo.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm just being honest. Like, I know who paved the way, but I don't know everything. You know.
No, it's difficult to know, man. But if there's anybody like you got Fat Rat Desire,
Oh,
we can go on
yeah,
for
man,
hours.
dude.
You know who used to be
I love
dope?
Fat Rat, bro. I've recorded songs.
I used to fuck with Gold Machete, and then he changed his name to Dan Johns and went all soft. But his old stuff really dope.
Darius Rucker.
Oh,
Well, hey, look, he's the most famous. You know what I'm saying?
I got an idea. And if anyone steals it from hearing this podcast, I'm going to sue your ass. Darius Rucker and Trey the Truth on the same song.
That would probably go crazy.
Right? That shit would
That
be
would
nuts.
probably go crazy.
Nah, Darius Rucker and Lord Lust on the same song.
Okay, well, shit. You definitely got to put your bid in.
Yeah, I know.
You got to put your bid in, man. South Carolina has a history in the music industry that I feel like people don't necessarily respect. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably because we don't work together. You feel me?
Somebody just
Not
said
Jack
Jackson.
Sinister.
Who the fuck is that?
Man, I used to fuck with him, dog. He's super, like, liberal.
That's
dude.
Devin. Shit. That's Devin who put that comment in there.
That was Devin. I used to fuck with Jack, but then he started making everybody wear masks at a store, man, acting all crazy. I was like, man, come on.
Devin got the hardest graphics in South Carolina. I know that's
He's definitely one of them dudes, man. Definitely one of them dudes. Great producer as well.
He is the best graphic designer in South Carolina.
So how do you feel about networking? How you feel about networking with people? Yeah,
right, so
with people in South Carolina.
So I feel like people in South Carolina don't. Some people, from personal experience, that haven't left South Carolina will link up with these people outside of South Carolina, and they try to take advantage of other people. So I did this show with Lil Scrappy, right? Luckily, I had an investor. It didn't go well, but I learned a lesson. Like they try to assume a position that they don't actually have, and just try to take money from artists. As far as my bad, I'm going outside of state. I mean, I've been traveling a lot.
No, that's a good thing. I mean, I think the question of networking is whether inside of South Carolina or outside of South Carolina is, you know, when connections make an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
He's been
I got
across.
to chime in on this. I was born in Columbia, but I left and went to Europe and did that whole underground thing. Because you can't make it in South Carolina, man. You gotta leave, in competition with each other. And then when I come back now, I rep Appalachia, I do this country rap thing. It's a totally different scene than the regular hip hop scene or whatever, because everybody wants everybody to succeed. You guys even heard of country rap? You ever heard of that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I fucks with it hard. I fucks with it hard.
Church, okay, yeah, that's what's popular right now, and that seems really dope when it comes to networking because everybody's trying to see everybody succeed. I had beef with fucking Bubba Sparks, and we ended up fucking clearing that shit up, and now he's on my album. He's like my buddy, man. See, that shit would have never happened in underground hip hop. You know,
right. He had some things that he had to work out, so I can see why y'all was able to mend it.
He good now. Yeah, I did 2 shows with him. We was at South Fork and Soul of the South.
Yeah, we went up to Illinois. That shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Y'all ever heard of King Jerome out of Texas?
No.
I've heard the name. I don't know anything about it though.
Well, if you get a chance, just go check out his music. Hey, he do country rap. That shit goes so fucking hard. It's more like a country trap rap, but that shit go hard. He basically doing country music over trap beats.
Word.
Yeah, I like that. That's what Lust does. It's like country music over trap beats.
Maybe.
So for you, Lust, since you've been in the game for a substantial amount of time now, what's the biggest differences between when you first started and now, as far as the creative process and the distribution process?
Well, when I first started, I was rapping about disgusting, immoral, just stupid shit. And now over time, I've matured, and I try to, I know kids listen to my stuff, so I try not to even curse and just try to make music that has meaning to it. I used to do battle rap, and it's fun and all, but what do you like being 40 years old rapping about your mama and stuff?
Right.
So basically, what's changed mostly about me is I've matured, and I don't want to just put out shit music. How back in the day I would just do 100 songs in a month,
Hell yeah.
So now I take my time and
And then the distribution. How we used to get out music back in the early 2000s versus how you can just finish song, post song now.
I don't know which one's better, man. Now if you got the money behind it, you can make it easy, right? Because you can just run ads on all your stuff. And, if you got 10, 20 grand just to throw in on Google ads, you can get a million views on your video and, get paid.
It's like a snowball money.
But back in the day, you actually had to have talent. Like when I first started recording, I recorded on an ADAT tape. People don't even know what that shit is.
Woo!
And like people made it because they were dope. That's why that 90s hip hop changed the world, man. That's why they had to go and take control of that shit, because the motherfuckers was changing people's minds and thoughts, and now that's why they got all this dumb, watered down shit in the media. That's all they push now. Because, this music should have healed and changed the world, man. I forgot where I was going with that, but you know what I mean.
So Dusty, what have you learned from him, and what have you learned from Devin when it comes to his music shit?
Oh man. Okay, so that's actually two different sides of the spectrum.
Exactly. Hope you didn't learn anything from me, except for how not to act.
Oh man. Oh my god.
Shit.
I'm definitely gonna text your ass in 2 minutes. Alright, so my manager, Devin Patrick, he works his ass off, bro. He really does. So when I came up, I signed with Columbia, and it helped my creative ability. It helped me. It was more like refining an artist, right? To where I had structure, to where I had opportunities in order for me to make money. And then I started making money under Devin Patrick. He linked me with Lord Luss. He's linked me with a lot of people. And Luss he's been in the game for so long, and he's got all these shows to the point where it's starting to come together. Like one's down here, one's up here, and it's starting to merge. You know what I mean?
Right. That connection is what's allowing you to get out there and get your performance chops, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've got my own shows, but it's kind of coming to a crossroads to where it at least makes sense for me,
Yeah, I like fucking with you because I see the passion. You got Devin co-signing you, so I said, why not? I want to see everybody succeed. So that was the guy I just dissed. I was getting him shows.
Yeah.
But then he dissed me for some reason, so I dissed him. So Dusty took his spot, and now hopefully we do a bunch of shows.
Oh yeah.
We do got a good match.
So Dusty,
we got shows every weekend, bro.
Did Devin tell you why he signed you? Like, what did Devin like in you when he signed you?
I went. So I was actually on drugs at the time, like really bad. I went and recorded a song called "My Favorite Girl," which you can look up. It's "My Favorite Girl" by DHD on any streaming platform. You can look that song up. That's the reason Devin signed me. And then from there, I still was just like, I was still fucking up for a few years. And then he came back and reached back out to me. and was like, dude, you have way too much talent to just waste it. You know what I mean? And I love that song too. So for whatever reason, it was like, I need to like keep going with this shit. So, I mean, I ain't gonna give all the credit to my manager, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it worked out. You know what I mean?
Do you feel that drugs do help the creative mind escape or enhance? Because you hear all these rappers talking about they on drugs or you do better music on drugs. With you said you got you knew you had a problem and you got off before the music. How do you feel about the ones that get on because of the music?
Oh, that's a terrible thing. Like, it's really subjective. Like, I don't think it's really a good thing. You know what I mean?
You never know what you. I think people mistake the fact that they have an experience that worked out when they created music. Because there's been plenty of times where, yeah, I smoked a little joint or whatever, and I wrote some awesome shit. But that shit wasn't as awesome the next day when I wasn't high no more.
Yeah, but
You feel me?
that's that. If you had the money to record it right then and there, but if you didn't have the money to do the drugs and record the music at the same time, then what fucking difference does it make? You know what I'm saying?
Word, word. And kids, we
Like,
not telling nobody to do no drugs. There's no reason
Yeah,
for you to
not
do
the
no
no.
goddamn
Yeah,
drugs.
that was
Yeah,
not
I'm
the reason for my
anti-drugs.
question.
Anti-drugs.
I mean, I got a song on my.
I smoke weed.
I ain't gonna say the song name, but I've got songs about it. You know, you can look up My Favorite Girl by DHD. It's kind of about the same thing. You know what I mean?
No doubt. No doubt. So you've been at this, you've been writing songs since you was 11.
Mm-hmm.
You've been at this now for what? How many years now?
I'm 27, so
About 15 years.
yeah. Yeah.
27.
What do you hold on to from the time that you started to now? Like, whether it be that emotional attachment to the creative process, what's the one thing that you still hold on to now from back then?
Just that I think that I made a promise to a lot of people that I would be able to do it. You know? And that's what I was doing at that time. A lot of those people are gone. Also, I don't know, at a certain point I was just like, this is what I'm doing. Like, just fuck it.
I can dig that.
That's a really deep question, bro.
I mean, it is. That's my intent. My intent is, it's like, so what do you tell yourself now? What would you tell your 11-year-old self, 12-year-old self now? And what do you think your 12-year-old self would think about you now?
I probably wouldn't care what he thinks, but like, I would just say I have to do this. This is just what I have to do. It's not, it's so ingrained that it's like, even when shit comes up, if bills come up, I pay my bills, but it's like, I just have to do it. I don't know.
It's that passion.
Passion?
It's a dog in you.
It's a dog in me.
Yeah, man.
So do you choose the beat or do the beat choose you?
I got a manager for that.
So you just gonna rap on? Huh?
I can rap on anything. Say what?
reason why I say that, because some people be rapping, but the beat go way harder than what they're saying, and I understand sometimes that shit gonna happen, but the trash lyrics they put on a dope beat.
Yeah, I hate that. You're
To
talking
me,
about
that
creative
just
process.
means that the beat chose them in a sense.
You're talking about production.
Yes.
Production. Honestly,
Well, I'm talking about, huh?
I sift through thousands of beats a day. Well, that's a lot. Thousands of beats a month. At least 100 beats a day. I just sit and just listen to them and listen to them and listen to them. I mean, I don't know. Refine it a little bit better. What are you asking?
I think he's talking about, like you said, like the
Like,
creative process when
so
you
there's
are
beats.
coming up with songs.
When I hear a beat personally, I kind of write the song to the beat. I mean, I can write a song without a beat, but I like to have the beat. That way, when it's finished and the producer's done with it, and I hear all the drops and bridges, I can just write to that. Plus you get the vibe from the beat too, which you can write about.
Did y'all know?
Me personally,
I'm actually an industry plant.
Okay, that's new. People don't come out and say that. Why would you say that?
I was actually created inside of a laboratory. I was put here
Yaku.
just to answer questions on a podcast.
I know that shit, right?
You think it's a conspiracy? No conspiracy.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. Now, had you been saying that with a digital, with a digital background and digital imagery, we in a place now that's a good question. That's a good lead in. How do you feel about the direction the music is going in with all of this AI shit? You could do a song with Tupac now. You could do a song with John Legend.
All of our features are genuine. We work with these people. We don't do that fucking bullshit. We pay them or they pay us. Either way, like, I don't care if it's $2,000 or $1,000.
It is funny though to kind of hear like Donald Trump like rapping, battling Joe Biden and shit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Hilarious. Like the guy I just did, some fan sent me his song where it's like he's talking shit about himself, and it sounds just like him. That shit's hilarious.
Funny, but
there's a line, because you could literally just get a Jelly Roll feature, from AI.
Exactly.
Is there any type of can you do that? I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Could you release a song as an AI Jelly Roll feature? And
I feel like if you got good enough lawyers, you can do it. Drake just did it. Drake did it with Tupac.
Drake did.
Drake is done, bro. He's so done. He is so fucked up. Kendrick fucked him up to the point where I grew up listening to Drake.
For real?
We all did.
Oh, partying. He's done, bro.
I got homies
Do y'all?
in Toronto. He's a straight nerd.
I feel like Kendrick's just so conscious that, and he's conscious and mainstream. Fuck Drake. No one gives a fuck about that. What?
Do y'all feel like it was beneficial to rap / hip hop music? Because some people didn't like it. Some music artists people didn't like it. Do y'all think it was beneficial to the art of hip hop and rap?
Talking about the beef?
For Drake or what?
The beef itself. The whole them going back and forth.
Oh, I love it. I love beef. Like, as long as it doesn't get violent, motherfuckers just rapping and shit. I don't want anybody to get hurt, of course, because people do kill each other over this stuff. But I love a good rap battle. Shit. You can't beat that. That's hip hop.
Hey, I love looking good on camera. However, Drake only posts shit with his braids slicked back on Instagram now. He don't post no music. Kendrick fucked him up.
Millionaire.
the only way Drake's making money is if he puts photo shoots up.
I feel like Drake could play the background. So he basically at this point could build another Drake. I just think he's too vain to do it. I think he's gonna want to be in front of the camera. He's gonna want to be the same person he's always been. But he could easily set another artist. You talking about industry plants? He could set another artist to take his place and write
If
all
he
their songs and take all their publishing and do that shit.
Happened to me.
Yeah.
It's happened to me with Baby Grand Records. 100%.
So how do you fight back? Is there a way to fight back from that happening when somebody tries to?
Maybe if I would have did something long ago, I got an album from 2009 and sold over 100,000 records with these producers from Germany, and I didn't sign nothing. I did it for the love. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do that. And so I don't own any of it. So after a few years, and now we don't like each other, and we got problems. They take my name off, and I don't even get no credit. It's like I'm the main rapper on every song, and my name's not even on the shit no more. Especially now, I can't do nothing. And especially now, maybe if I'd have got a lawyer back then, but it's like,
Hey,
I can't do nothing. I got millions, like 8 million views. My song, my name's not even on.
That's tough.
I want to know, do artists, especially do artists actually talk to other artists about their contract? And why do y'all think people are still getting shitted on their contract?
I've never signed a contract. I got fucked over one time because I didn't, and after that I started doing 100% independent. Because especially nowadays, you don't need a contract. All you need is money. Dude, if you could hustle some money and put it into your promotion and your ads, like I said, like you can literally put $1,000 or $2 into a YouTube video on Google Ads, and you target it at the right audience, you can make it. Like the only reason I ain't doing it is because they literally banned me. I can't even do Google Ads anymore. But that's what works. That's what works.
I mean, I'm in a contract.
Are you?
Yeah.
Devin owns you now. What up, Devin? Yeah, Devin's smart.
Hey, you want to sign?
What?
Let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Do artists talk to each other about that? Like he just said.
You want to know the truth?
Well,
I never asked.
Well, the fact that the conversation between artists.
Honestly, I don't even know many artists, man. I'm so stick to myself. So you're like the only one. You and so every time I fuck with an artist, we end up dissing each other. So I don't know. You might as well get ready, man. We're probably gonna diss each other in a few months.
Look, man, I would tear him up. You don't want to hear that.
It's true, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm too old.
See,
anyway,
this is the thing, because everything is about an angle now. It's about how everything is marketed. Y'all could be the bestest of friends and really go through a beef online. And as long as it look like a beef, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of where we at now, man. Everything, you still got people that make music for music, and I appreciate those.
You're talking about from a business standpoint.
But from a business standpoint, yes.
So like, my manager looks at the industry and thinks what would be best. At the same time, I still retain my artistic creation. I still do whatever I want to do, even though it might not be the best thing to do. Like, you know what I mean? If you sign a contract, anything more than I did, that's a bad idea. But I mean, we're making money, bro. I'm doing pretty good.
Stacks on stacks.
Like,
hey.
Stacks on stacks, man.
Shit.
I ain't making
That's what it's really about.
Yeah. Where you at, Devin? Sign me, man. Show you some money.
That's fine.
Shit.
So
I work every day.
So let me ask you this. So where do you and Devin draw the line between a business arrangement and being friends?
We just handle business.
Devin just does what's told. Tell him, boy.
Nah, we just handle business.
I'm just kidding, man. I love Devin, man. I got fucked up you.
We just handle business.
It wasn't no trick question. I wasn't trying to be like an asshole about the question. It's just like the fact that y'all are cool. Does it like if he needs you to do something and like you don't want to do it? So how do y'all work that out?
That's my ego. Like, just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that was up.
Oh, look, man.
You do anything Devin told you?
No.
It's
But
dope.
like everybody has a boss, bro.
No,
Yeah.
Devin, he
He
means well.
He works hard, bro.
Yeah, he means well. I like Devin, and I don't like people, so that means a lot, man. If Lord loves like you, man, he's doing something right.
There's multiple ways to do it. I think as far as signing a deal, I think the deal working out to the reason for signing is that those people have relationships and are able to do things that you might not be able to do as artists.
Do you have a record deal for me right now?
Do I have a record deal for you? No, I don't.
Hit up King Columbia, baby.
Hey,
Saying?
I can dig that.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I work my ass off, so to speak.
Nah, that's dope, man. And it's been dope sitting here getting to know y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Lust first, man. Lord Lust, go ahead and let people know. I don't know if you have a social media footprint or not, but if you want to give your IG, let people know where they can find your music and whatever projects you might be have coming up.
Yeah, man. I'm all over the place, man. Everything's Lord Lust Music. LHUS. That's how you spell my name. It means love his ultimate sacrifice. I'm a Christian, but I wouldn't put myself in that Christian rapper realm, but that's what my name means. So Lord Lust Music, LordLustMusic.com, Instagram, YouTube. I got literally 20 years of videos on YouTube. Stuff older than that that's just posted on there, but since YouTube started, I got tons of stuff. Yeah, Lord Lust Music. Anybody want to check me out, do it. My newest video is extreme on the low. It's a little controversial, but check it out.
That's dope, man. We appreciate you. Dusty, man, let the people know where they can find you, man, where they can tune into your projects.
You can find me at The Dusty Dial on all platforms. Fucking Columbia Inc. Records, baby. You know what it is.
I can dig it, man. And y'all know what to do, man. Y'all reach out to these individuals, man, these creatives. Y'all enjoy their music, man. See, it's room out there for everybody, man. There's no need to push hate. There's no need to push divisiveness. If the project is in your wheelhouse, then love it and share that shit with people. That's what we about. We about people. We about uplifting and supporting the creators, man. Just like that's what this platform is for. So we appreciate y'all sharing y'all time with us, man. I'm glad that you could come on. You got anything for him, Carolina, before we get up out of here?
Shout out to Mr. Flip. Oh shit!
Go ahead, Dusty. Go ahead, Dusty.
Shout outs to Mr. Flip. Shout outs to Lil Broad. Shout outs to fucking Rennie Rushi, fucking Black Zach, Devin Patrick, aka King Columbia. Shout outs to 803, fucking 843.
864.
The up north, we don't really care about those rappers. let's just be honest. We don't fuck with them.
I like Adam Calhoun. He's from Indiana.
Anybody that's trying to hook up, booking at staylitdusty.com. Oh, I'm sorry. Booking at thedustydial.com. If you want to feature or just hit me up, Dusty Dial on all platforms. My feature price is $500 right now. If you don't like it, fucking do what I'm doing. And then we can, you know what I'm saying, get a feature.
All right. Not mad at that, man. Y'all check Dusty out, man, in a real way. Y'all check Lord Lust out in a real way.
What was Carolina Dirt about to say? He about to ask me something, I thought.
Yeah, man, you fuck with Jan Wayne. I just got on him a couple months ago.
Yeah, we did. I've liked his stuff since he came out. He kind of came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
And I met him in South Fork. He was super humble. And yeah, I got nothing but love and support for him. And I was trying to get him on my album, but his manager talking a little too much money I ain't got, which is worth it. But I don't know. I think I got a little bit of credential. I should maybe get a little lower price. But he's dope. He's dope.
I just went to your IG. Yeah, I just went to your IG and I saw him on your picture. I was like, dude, I know. Hey, y'all check Jan Wayne out. Hey, that dude cold.
Yeah, he's dope.
Like
also, my IG got deleted.
I appreciate y'all too.
Follow me.
Hey. Fucking,
okay.
I'm in a contract I can't get out of. My manager, he's gonna kill me if I don't unsign. I'm scared.
He's a character, cuz I don't know what happened, man. But look, this is the BOTB Live Show Friday Night Lights edition, man. That was Dusty Dial and Lord Lust, man. Dusty is managed by King Columbia, Devin Patrick. Y'all look out for them boys, man. Look, we're going to keep bringing y'all these types of conversations and interviews and these types of people. And y'all just stay on board, man. That's what we're doing here at the BOTB Live Show. You got anything before we get up out of here?
Network Superpower catches next Wednesday for a live Hump Day Happy Hour tap in.
In a real way. You heard what my brother said. Do that what he said. Hey, y'all be easy, man. We gone.